Hey you guys, this is practice number 13, addition over subtraction. When we think of changing our health, when we think of changing our behaviors or changing our nutrition, our physical bodies, or breaking an old habit, it can get overwhelming with the amount of things that we feel like we have to eliminate in order to reach that level of health that you want, right? We're told all over in the nutrition industry, the fitness industry, that we need to eliminate all sugar in order to get lean. That we need to decrease the carbs to lose fat. That we need to eliminate fast food in order to avoid a heart attack. We're told we need to eliminate chemicals, pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, GMOs, and harmful ingredients that are going into our bodies from our foods and cosmetics in order to be vibrant and healthy. While all of these things are great to eliminate or cut back on, that should not be the primary focus. So I'm here to tell you first off that health is measured in many different ways. And one person's optimal health may be totally divergent than someone else's optimal health, okay? We all have individual genetics. We all have been raised in a unique way, right? We've all had contrasting foods that we've been raised with, that we've eaten throughout our lives. All of these things have influenced our gene proteins and how they express. Therefore, the physiology and the health that we currently have. So first, we need to accept our bodies in the state of health that it is in and own it. And secondly, we need to know what we can do about that. So what does this have to do with addition over subtraction and the mindset training that we're doing? Well, when you're trying to change something, okay, in your life, it's a lot more resistant to subtraction and subtracting something than it is to add something new. Remember how we talked about the law of association, okay, in our mindset videos, and how there are some people that you need to disassociate with, but because they're relatives or someone that's a family member, you can't quite eliminate them from your life, right? Sometimes it's easier to add in a positive association, okay, with better people that rise you up. We talked about that. And then introduce more of them into your life so that you can slowly decrease the association with the others or disassociate with them that are harmful to you. It's kind of like that philosophy, but when creating new habits, okay? Here's why. You see, when you subtract something from your life, let's say something like eliminating sugar or cutting down on carbs, okay, very common. Your brain may recognize this as scarcity, lack of, or shortage. It may even recognize this as privation, okay? Our bodies don't like to be deprived. These feelings will accumulate inside you, in your brain, and hit you until there's a breaking point. You've probably been there. You've probably been at that breaking point before. You've probably even tried eliminating sugar and breads and pastas for an extended period of time. Or you've even stopped watching negative movies, the negative television, listening to dark music, or other things that occupy your time. And what happened when you felt so deprived of eating this specific food, okay, that was once an addiction? What happened? Or what happened when you decided to go cold turkey off of the violent movies that were comforting you when you were feeling depressed or stressed or needed that fix of drama, violence, or immoral accountability to make you feel better, okay, about your life situation. Did you continue on with that diet? Did you stick to your moral compass of only positive vibes influencing your mind and never watch those things again? Or did you fall short and binge? You guys, I've seen it over and over and over. So many programs out there, so many nutrition programs that are too strict to follow long term. People feel so deprived. They live in scarcity, like there's just not enough, that it causes emotional turmoil. And this issue will rise up. It gets right down to the root core of how we were raised, which brings us to the previous practice of limiting beliefs, right? So how do we solve this problem? Well, instead of subtracting the negative behavior or the unwanted behavior or an unhealthy habit like eating treats every single day or fast food or binge watching the trash on Netflix, instead of doing that, how about you change your philosophy to addition instead of subtraction? It's about adding in a new healthy behavior instead of subtracting one, okay, an unhealthy one. So instead of eliminating the sugar, add in a green smoothie or a salad a day, just one. And forget about eliminating the sugar at this point, okay? Or watch an inspirational film or documentary, listen to the positive song or inspiring book instead of the negative stuff. Maybe you're just starting your health voyage and it might just be a walk around the block, okay? It might be that simple. You have to choose where your starting point is, okay? You have to choose what you're going to do in adding in a new healthy habit. And then let that culture, let that repeat itself over and over and over and get the benefits of the addition of this new healthy and positive thing that's in your life. We'll talk more about this when we talk about consistency over time, okay, and how that develops. And we'll talk even more about how to create habits that stick through reward and pleasure in the next practice. But for today, what I want you to do is to print off the practice number 13, addition is better than subtraction, the worksheet, and write down just 3 new additions or 3 new habits that you can add into your routine. Okay, 1 under nutrition and fitness, 1 under relationships, and 1 under movies and music. Okay, keep them simple. Don't be complex. Make them realistic, like a green smoothie a day. Okay, like a walk around the block daily, or drinking half your body weight in ounces of water per day. Okay, or working out 2 to 3 times a week. Eating lean protein in every meal, or saying 1 compliment to a loved one per day, or watch and listen to an inspiring movie or book once a week. There are more examples in the worksheet that I'll share with you, but I want you to write down just 3 that you're going to add in those 3 categories, okay? The next practice we'll talk about how to solidify those new habits that you want. Okay guys, that's it for today. Be driven by purpose. We'll see ya.